Okay, now that you know and have heard all the bad stuff that's happening, you want to know what can you do to help. So we're going to do our deployment section. And that's brought to you by SageTree, sagetree.com. If you need your website rebuilt, if you want to get into digital marketing, if you want to reach out to the Second Amendment world, go to sagetree.com. If you have a website and no one's taken a look at it recently, or you had it built years ago and you want to see, hey, what can I do better? SageTree. Go to sagetree.com. San Diego County Gun Owners uses them. Gun Owners Radio uses them. They do a fantastic job. Can't thank them enough. SageTree.com. Okay, so deployment, get involved. You got to get involved. You know, we've just watched another week of ridiculous, horrible, stupid riots. And these marches and riots, and nothing ever gets done. That's not the way to move the ball in this, in politics. There really just isn't an example where a march or a demonstration or anything has ever really moved the ball forward in politics. But there are very, very, very few exceptions, like maybe Selma back in the 60s. But the reality is marches and protests and rallies, they don't do anything. In fact, a lot of them are counterproductive, especially if you're, up in LA throwing rocks at law enforcement. They just don't get the job done. So what does get the job done? Well, what gets the job done is being involved in the system, getting people organized and raising money in order to get things done in public policy that you want to get done. And that's what the Second Amendment is. It's all about public policy. So let me give you some ways you can get more involved. First is the 2025 Gun Rights Policy Conference by Second Amendment Foundation. We've talked about this. Now's the time to start making plans. It's in September. It's free. You can register for free. But you got to start making like hotel and transportation plans right now, because it's September 26th through September 28th. I will be there. I'm very much looking forward to it. Alicia, you're going to be there.
I'll be there.
We're going to have a whole lot of fun, so come and say hello to us if you can make it. We're actually going to go to the, what museum are we going to?
I don't.
The Browning Museum.
Browning,
Yeah,
okay.
we're going to the Browning Museum in Utah, and then Friday we're going to go to the, what is it, AmCon?
AmCon, yeah.
AmCon, which has to do with media and everything, and then Saturday, Sunday is the actual Second Amendment Foundation Gun Rights Policy Conference. Advocacy through action. That is the theme. You're also going to get to meet Alan Gottlieb from Second Amendment Foundation, Adam Kraut from Second Amendment Foundation, Charlie Cook from Riding Shotgun with Charlie, and Jared Yanis from Guns and Gadgets. Well, I love Guns and Gadgets. I think that's one of the better Second Amendment based YouTube channels out there. I really like it. So there you go. That's one way. That's one way you can get more involved. The other one is tabletops and shooting socials. If you go to San Diego County Gun Owners website and you go to the volunteer section, we're going to give you a bunch of opportunities to get involved, to help us grow the organization, to help us get the message out. One of the things we definitely need is coming up. We have that gun show, which we talked to Ian about. There's going to be a gun show on June 21st and June 22nd. We want you to come help us work the booth, talk to folks. It should be low-hanging fruit there in Escondido at a gun show. We should be able to tell people how to get their CCW or how to get more involved with San Diego County Gun Owners. It should be a real successful thing for us. And then also Guns and Moses, that's one of our shooting socials. That is the next day. It's on Sunday. If you have any desire to come and help, what we do is we teach people who've never shot before how to shoot. Guns and Moses is a group of Jewish folks who once a month they get about 15, 20 people together, and we teach them how to shoot. Most of them have never touched a gun before. I got to tell you, it is the most fun and rewarding advocacy that you can do, teaching someone how to shoot. Anyway, if you've never worked a booth before, if you've never worked a tabletop before, if you've never worked a shooting social before, no problem. Just say, hey, I want to come and learn. You'll never be alone. We'll make sure that you're always with somebody and that you know what you're doing. If you just want to come and observe the first time, okay, great. We definitely need more people to participate. We see a lot of the same faces. It's that 20-80 rule where, what is it, 20% of the people do 80% of the work.
Yeah, pretty much.
And it's honestly, these days, it's like 5% of the people do 95% of the work. So we really need you to step outside of your comfort zone in 2025 and help us get things done. Intro to Off-Grid Comms, July 26th. You going to that? You guys have you taken that class?
I have not taken that class.
It looks kind of fascinating.
I haven't yet. I've bought all the stuff.
You bought all the stuff?
I'm halfway there. I went into Cargo, and they're at Cargo. They have this really cool package that they put together, and I bought the package, so I've got all the stuff. And they even came with a really cool case to keep it all in. So I'm ready. Now I just need to learn how to use it.
All right. Well, tell them about the class.
Yeah. Well,
you got it? Okay.
I've got it.
All right, go ahead.
Right. So a lot of people have been asked if it's a ham radio class. It's not a ham radio class. It's actually a class that teaches how to communicate without cell service, without internet, and without satellite devices using off-the-shelf tools that are affordable and that are commercially available. Ham radio is just one of the tools covered. No need to get your ham radio certification. This class will not help you to get your ham radio certification, although that's always highly encouraged. But you will be leaving with knowledge. You will know how to use the radios as part of communications in your tool belt. Sign up today. It's pretty awesome.
Fantastic.
It's July 26th.
July 26th. Nothing but positive feedback from that class.
Yep.
I know. I can't wait for you guys to schedule another one so I can go.
Yeah. Are we full yet on that one, Rich? No. Still plenty.
Oh, well, I can't make it because I'm going to be in Austin that weekend. Yeah. I was like, I wish I could come to this one, but.
What are you doing in Austin?
I'm on the advisory board for A Girl and a Gun headquarters, and so we have our annual board meeting that weekend.
Oh, fantastic. All right. Well, cool. You'll have to give us a recap on all the non-top secret things you can tell us.
I will.
Okay, cool. Masada Yub is returning. The guy is a legend. He's coming back in September. We had him here a couple months ago in March. September 4th and 5th, he's going to do another live fire, which we got a lot of people saying, hey, I didn't get to do live fire. It was, limited. We could only, I think we could only accommodate like 20 people.
It's only so big.
Yeah. So here's your opportunity. September 4th and 5th is his live fire class. It's at Lemon Grove Rod and Gun Club, again, up in Alpine. September 6th and 7th is the classroom. It's here in San Diego. We're going to get a location to be determined. Loved the classroom. The classroom went really, really well, too.
Yeah, absolutely.
And live fire class is $620, which is a steal for this class. And then classroom is $500 for the lecture. That's a 2-day lecture. Plus, we're going to have a dinner on September 3rd. Details to be finalized. Tickets are on sale now. So go to gunownersradio.com and buy your tickets while they last. Every year, or every time we have some kind of big event like this, people wait and it gets sold out, and then they're sad. So,
I know there were a lot of people that wanted the live fire class. Like, man, they're like, I waited a week until payday or what, whatever. And then I got in, went in there and it was sold out and they couldn't get in.
That's right.
Don't be that person.
Don't be sad. Don't be sad.
Don't be sad. Just buy a ticket today, right now.
So there you go. Save the date. Get involved. Be the solution. Wabayam. There you go. That's your deployment. That's what you can do to be a better Second Amendment person. Hey, thanks for watching Gun Owners Radio. I hope you loved that clip. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and follow us on social media. And check out our website at gunownersradio.com.